Hello there, everyone on YouTube. This is your old friend Comet Urban, and I'm glad you're joining me back again. And this time, I got a book review for you guys. You're probably thinking, what book are we reviewing now? Well, if you guys know me, I'm a really big Incredibles fan. And as you guys probably know, yeah, you guys seen my DeviantArt channel and some of the videos that I did on YouTube. Yes, I am an Incredibles fan. So I'm going to do an Incredibles book for you guys. And this one's a bit kind of something I kind of like because, well, it's about a particular lady that I like quite a bit. And you guys probably know, yes, I'm talking about elastigirl. Right here's the book. Disney Pixar Incredibles 2, a real stretch. An elastigirl prequel story. Now this is an amazing book. And right here it says pulled in all directions. Elastigirl is a super through and through. She loves using her stretchy powers to keep the people in Munenzenberg safe, and that is her main concern, even when things get extra challenging, like the fact that she needs a better mode of transportation to catch up with the bad guys, or when the National Super Agency holds a super event that she doesn't quite agree with, or when she meets a super named Mr. Incredible, who seems to be all about his ego. Not to mention the disappearance of a powerful atomic compound, which sends the NSA and the rest of the supers into a tizzy. Follow Elastigirl's adventures from catching criminals to returning lost tigers, but will she be able to stop a disastrous supervillain plot in time? And yes, she does. Basically, the concept of the book, the very beginning, there is a jewel thief by the name of Mysterious Melvin. And, yeah, she goes after him, borrows a motorcycle from a gentleman at a bike club, chases the crook down, catches him. In the way there was a trash truck involved, and that was nasty. And then in that scene, she meets Mr. Incredible for the first time, and she doesn't really like Mr. Incredible at first. She thinks that he's kind of a bit of an ass, just all about himself, me, 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 me. And then, the story progresses on that, she goes to the grocery store or whatever, but there was an escaped tiger from the zoo. So using her power, she was able to catch this thing without it shredding her to bits, and takes it back to the zoo. And because of the panic, her groceries get stomped. Yeah, really fucked up, right? So she basically just orders food out, and then she gets a letter from the NSA describing about this new compound stuff. It's supposed to make superheroes' powers even stronger. If I could find what it was called, I can tell you what it was. I have no idea what that shit was called. But if I could ever remember the damn... I don't know what it was called. I forget the name of that damn stuff, but I can't find it. Oh. Zero Atomic Protocol. That's what it was called. Zero Atomic Protocol is what it was called. And it's supposed to make your power stronger or whatever, and then somehow this stuff disappears. And they don't know who done it. Well, throughout the book and stuff, there's a lot of plot twists and stuff. Lots of... This here could have made a great fucking movie. But, one of the supers in this book, his name is Blaze-Stone, and her powers are fire. Well, she originally was a villain, but then turned super. Well, it turns out she is still a villain, and with the help of a bunch of cronies or whatever, she stole this stuff and was going to use it as a trap to catch all the supers and mess up their powers. But because of Elastigirl, with the help of Frozo, Mr. Incredible, and what was that guy's name? There was a Downburst. She was able to. They stopped Blaze-Stone just in time. I will admit this is a really good book. It keeps you at the edge of your seat. Elastigirl couldn't believe what she was seeing. The red boots, the E on the front, even the red headband. Who stole my signature style? Downburst wasn't as fast as the villain. She was getting away. Elastigirl leapt to the ground. I'm here, Downburst, she called. She was beside him in 2 steps of her stretched legs. I'm going to try to wall her in, Downburst said. He flung out his hands. They emitted some kind of ray that looked like ripples in the air. The sidewalk shimmered and the curb wiggled and grew 2 inches, but it was enough to trip the baddie. She fell over the tiny wall and landed face into the street. This gave Elastigirl time to stretch out her arms. She clapped her arms on the imposter and flipped her over. Then she snapped the rest of her stretched body forward to meet her hands. She retracted to her regular size as Downburst huffed up beside her. I detected radioactive material in her gloves, Downburst explained, his breath coming in bursts. That's how I knew she wasn't just a fan attending Superhero Appreciation Day. Well, yeah, that was another thing. All this shit's going down during a Superheroes Appreciation Day. And it's really crazy. But it is a great book. But I actually didn't just read this book myself. I had this wonderful little ingenious device called a Playway read it to me. Basically what it is, it's this little black thing. You put a battery in, and you listen to it as you follow along. And yeah, really good book. I would give this book 5 stars because this could honestly be a prequel movie to the original Incredibles. And I wish they'd make another Incredibles movie. I'm ready for that. And also too, I love this lady here. Yes, I do. So yeah, I mean, well, yeah, I got some time. So yeah, I mean, it's a great book. I love the story. I love the plot twist in it. Especially finding out that Blaisdell actually was still a villain, not really a super. She was just pretending to be a superhero to try to screw all the other superheroes over so that she could be the most powerful being in Maneuverberg and basically the world. That was a very ingenious storyline. I have to give the writer, who's the author here, if I can find the author here, it's kind of weird, Carla Jablonski. And yes, this is called A Real Stretch, an Elastigirl prequel story, and it's published by the Disney Press. There is no pictures in this book whatsoever. There's no pictures. The only thing you really see is at the beginning of each chapter, you see Elastigirl's vintage logo, which that's the way it originally looked. The E and the G were split, but then later on it was just done like that, where it was combined all as one. And then, as you know later, Elastigirl wears the logo, the eye logo, as the rest of the family does. But Mr. Incredible's original logo was just a big black eye with a red dot, and he had a black and blue suit. So yeah, like I said, great book. If you can get the book in the little Playway thing, it's great. Then you don't have to read it. You can listen to somebody read it for you, and you can understand it better. Like I said, I'll give the book 5 out of 5. It definitely keep you entertained. It'll keep you entertained from page 1, from the first to the last page. If you love Incredibles like I do, or just love superhero shit in general, definitely give the book a check out. And finally, if you're like me and, well, you like Elastigirl, you definitely are going to like the book. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys enjoyed the review. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down in the comment section down below, and I'll get back to you. And as always, if you're new to my channel and you like what you're seeing, please hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. So every time I do new videos, you guys will be known about them. And until next time, this is Commodore Urban saying, have smooth seas and clear skies and happy sailing with you. And God bless you. You take care now, alrighty. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.